Hi, my Aquarians. This is Tracey Brown coming to you today to do your 12-month spread for 2021. What is around Aquarius for their 12-month spread on 2021? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Aquarius. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Aquarians are your children. They're your loves. They're your beloveds. Please allow me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 If you would like to elaborate on anything that I say in this reading today, please contact me at Traceybrownlive.com. There you can email me or text me for an appointment. What is around my Capricorns for my Aquarians? What is around my Aquarians for 2021? Aquarians, you are starting out with some deceptive qualities for 2021. And if you're starting out with deceptive qualities in 2021, it's because you're bringing deception from 2020. It doesn't look like Aquarians learned their lesson in 2020, because the same antics that you're pulling in 2020 is morphing into 2021. Please stop, Aquarian. Please stop. There's a lot of negotiation that somebody's trying to have with you, but you don't really want to hear it, but you're not being completely authentic in what it is that you don't want to listen to anymore. This could be job, this could be relationship, this could be intrapersonal relationships, interpersonal relationship. The problem that I'm having is that you're already over it, but you're not telling people that you're over it. All right? And then I feel like you could actually skip town fast, quick. You just don't like confrontation for some reason. But something's going on and you're not letting people know that you're done. And people need to know that you're done. That's all. All right? And that'll be for the first January, February, March. Whatever's going on, by the end of March, boom, you're out of there. And that gives me some concern, because I just don't think it's fair to others who don't know what you're thinking. So even though you're going to be out of there, it doesn't solve the problem, Aquarius. I feel like you make a bigger mess in leaving. And so it's not until you skip town, leave your job, leave your mama's house. I don't know what you're about to do, Aquarius. But it's not until you do it do you realize, what was I thinking? So please process this a little bit better. Like, this does not have to be. Let's be clear that it's really important to understand that the way you're manifesting changes in your life is selfish, self-absorbed, all about me. You didn't like 2020. You didn't like the people in your life in 2020. There's just a lot of stuff going on here. And yet, you're not doing right by your own actions. Interesting enough, I don't see this as self-sabotaging. I see this as just you. This is who you are. And that's not self-sabotaging. It's like you need a whole body mental change to be better. This might be stuff that you've just carried into your childhood. Like you're the runaway train every time. And sometimes you're going to have to take control of the situation and deal with it. Now, with Aquarians, I don't know if I'm talking to men or women. This honestly feels like male energy to me. All right. The only way this could be female energy is if you're cuspy on Pisces. So it could be for an Aquarian that's very close to Pisces, because wishy-washy with air sign doesn't always mix well. But whatever changes you're about to make, you tie your own hands behind your back. You lock your own self in. All right. There will be a man that will influence you to either do this or you meet after you do this. But either way, he's an influencer. Very emotionally kind influencer. So it looks to me like this person is understanding where you're coming from. But does he understand where you're coming from because he's tricking you? Is he tricking you? Like, does he understand where you're coming from because it's like you're making such a big mistake that when all is said and done, even he is part of your problem? There's going to be a sacrifice that's going to be needed. There's another man that's going to be part of the issue. All right. This could be a father figure, could be a husband, a partner. The last half of the year gets so much better, though. But it does mean, Aquarius, that you finally have to open up to people and tell people what has been going on for most of 2021. You're too secretive. You're keeping things from people, and it's a little scary. And at some point, you get it. You absolutely get it, and you recognize maybe what I need to do is tell people what's really going on. And when I say tell people, I mean literally from your childhood right up until this point. Because there's something about not being honest and authentic and open and participating in life issues that always has been your problem. All right? This is where you find that you're absolutely loved, Aquarius. You either find love or you recognize that you are being loved, that all your issues had nothing to do with what you thought, that things can be better, will be better. You actually make a better 2022 than you do 2021. But the last half of the year, particularly around September, end of September, October, is where you finally get that you are loved. Now, I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about love where people just like you. Because you didn't know that. True and true, you didn't know. You'd hope. But this is where you discover that it's absolutely true. And when you get that feeling of being loved, it then becomes familiar. It takes you back to a place when you were unconditionally loved. And that's how you know you can trust the people that are trying to talk to you. Like, no, I've always loved you. And I don't think I'm talking about romantic love, Aquarian. I'm talking about having a place where you just have never been able to figure out if people love you. And notice I didn't say like you. I said love you. Do you love me? That's not romantic love. That's best friend love. That's job love. Like, do you love me? Do you love the work that I do? You know, that's grocery store people love. It's like, oh my God, she's such a nice person. You know, it's universal, but it's deep. It's not love because you offer me something. It's love because you just showed up. It's a weird thing that's going on here, but the weirdness is for you to discover that you can be loved without. offering something that you think somebody else needs, because that in turn tells you that they don't love you. And what you're looking for is people that are just there to love you. Whew, the ships are coming in, however slow it's going to be. It's still coming in. You will be helped by an fire sign woman and a air sign man. For those of you that are in love with a fire sign or woman or air sign man, it's slow, but it will happen. Stop trying to force it. If you force this with this a fire sign woman and this air sign man, they will walk away. You don't have the power to keep them. Do not force it. You will get your feelings hurt. And that's the only time you're going to self-sabotage. You will self-sabotage in love. There's a fire sign man that was confusing to you in the beginning, Aquarius. He won't be moving forward, particularly after July. Some Aquarians are looking for marriage and a relationship, but I think you're doing it backwards. I think you're looking for marriage and then you're looking for a relationship, which is a little weird, but that's the way you're going to operate this year. But I definitely think whatever you're looking for in terms of a relationship, you could find it this year. Be careful, Aquarian. I see you cyber stalking. And maybe that's the weird part. And yet you could cyber stalk someone and get that person. Again, you got some deceptive qualities going on here. What is that? But you can still get the person that you cyber stalk. My God. I like this fire sign man, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, for you, Aquarian. You're going to like, wait, was it the first time I brought him up? Nope, second time I brought him up. And fire sign woman is also very good for you. She's just slower at getting where you need to get with her. There's pregnancy here, particularly if someone's dating a earth sign man. And you might have to push the envelope with the earth sign man. You might have to say to the earth sign man, we're getting pregnant. I didn't stutter. You will get what you want, though. And I just don't see money problems, but I don't see a big influence of money. All right? I don't see, like, the lottery, is what I think I'm trying to say. All right. I am doing the final outcome for the Hoodoo deck. Please be patient with me. I don't know this deck very well. I am learning it as I do these readings. If you would like to elaborate more, go to Traceybrownlive.com. Please email me or text me. Let's take a look. You know what? You're trying to stick out big. There's two of them, and I think I'll take this one. You got PA too. I did mention a runaway train with you, I think, right? Whew. 78 cards, and it got repeated twice. Funny. PA. Keep learning this deck. I know exactly where to go with this one now. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. Oh, here you go. Nope. Nope. PA. And for the precious fruits brought forth by the sun, and for the precious things put forth by the moon. The plant is moonflower. And the meaning is When PA appears in a reading, you're being asked to consider that you might not know everything there is to know about the situation at hand. Not only that, but the details are possibly being purposely hidden from you. Most likely, there is no concrete proof that you're being deceived, but you undoubtedly sense something's wrong. PA, the moon, also may be trying to tell you that sometimes you may seek truths that have been intentionally veiled or obscured by darkness to protect the truth. Everyone knows the most valuable and precious items are kept out of reach from casual browsers or lazy thieves who don't want to do the work to attain them for themselves. This is why our money, jewels, and other precious things are kept in boxes, vaults, and other secure, inconspicuous locations where they would be safe. So it is with certain knowledge as well. Another meaning of PA could be highlighting the necessity to get treatment for anxiety and depression or to face your fears. Seek clarity. The moon for you, Aquarius, means you might be deceived by someone, but I feel like you're deceiving others, and I'm going to stick to that. You're in danger of delusional thinking. You have some inner qualms that you need to face, which could be drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling issues. Are you ready to face them? Whatever or whoever is getting on your nerves has to go. Don't let it affect your health. Don't ignore bad feelings. Self-deception is ultimately self-destructive. And I feel like if you don't speak up, you're purposely being self-deceptive. You're making people believe you're a certain kind of way when you really aren't, and you really want more. And what I get is that you want conditional love, but you don't know how to go about it. And so you tend to be quiet, thinking that if you present a certain persona, that in itself will work. And in the end, it's almost like nothing works for you. You're also very creative, and in the creativity, there's healing in that. And pay attention to any signs and visions. All right, Aquarius. Again, I love you. Please, any Aquarius, if you would like to elaborate, Traceybrownlive.com. And thank you. Bye, guys.